Alright, so we're having a big milestone here.
I was just laughing too hard at him.
Yeah, look at that.
So today we're doing more modifications to the RV. Me and Daddy ran to Home Depot and we got a hole saw. We're gonna drill a hole and put a table in the RV near the front.
I wasn't doing that. Yeah! We're gonna put table leg and base and support up by the front driver and passenger seat. So we have a little bit extra seating. So we have to put this base plate in the floor, and it's going to go get down in by about 1.5 inches probably underneath the floor. So we had to check underneath, make sure there wasn't any support bars or frame pieces. We couldn't tell from underneath how far up it was, so we had to take the engine cover off. This is the dog house. So now we're ready to get the hole saw. Oh, we got to get the cover back on the engine. And while we're playing around with the engine, I sort of rebuilt it, and it now has 300 extra horsepower.
Yeah, there's something in the way, so we had to move stuff to put this on.
Yeah, so now it's like 650 horsepower.
So they really just wanted to show you this shot to make it look like they knew what they were doing. All they basically did was take a cover off of here.
There was two screws.
And measure.
There was 2 screws.
And we had to use a tape measure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Screwdriver.
Shows how professional we are.
Yep, they know what they're doing. Good job, honey. That was.
Okay, so we needed to determine the location for where to drill the hole for the base. So we measured in between these 2 seats. Okay, so once we determined the distance, we put this on here, the right location, a permanent marker right in the center so we know where to start with our hole saw.
Now the best parts.
Alright, so if you follow our vlog, you know that we are kind of trying to downsize and simplify our lives. So we are getting rid of a bunch of stuff. You can catch our video on clearing out the basement that we did a few weeks ago. But today I'm super excited because there's been a lot of stuff we've been taking to Goodwill for free. But there's also some big stuff that I feel someone might be able to use, but it's too big to put it all in my car for Goodwill. And we have lucked out because this weekend we have neighbors having an estate sale. See, we live on a dead-end street, so I normally can't put stuff out for free at the curb because not many people come up here, but with the estate sale this weekend, we're going to be able to put stuff out for free, and hopefully it all gets taken and finds a good new home. So right now, I am spray painting the free sign. Welcome to our messy garage, similar to our messy basement, with lots of stuff. But it's normally not this messy, but we have stuff up here from the basement. So this is only some of the stuff. We are going to be in the basement later today and tomorrow finding more stuff that we can put out, but this is like today's wave of stuff to go out on day 1 of the neighbor's estate sale. Alright, so be checking back with us because we are going to go out there like every 2 hours and see what goes first. We're going to like are we going to take bets on it? What goes first? We're going to take bets on what goes first out of the stuff here.
The cooler.
The cooler. I'm thinking some of the baby stuff maybe. Like, I don't know, the baby walker thing.
So it's the rug and the foam and the padding.
That's
and
cool.
whatever liner was underneath that.
Show me the side.
Yeah, there's the layers. So there was the carpet, the padding, and then the vinyl floor. Okay, so each time we drill a hole, we have to peel the carpeting out of the drill bit because it's getting all clogged up.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got it tightened down pretty good. Put the plate here for the top. I'm going to make out of wood or something like that. We're going to put this on to kind of check if it's level and tighten these accordingly to pull the bar. Yeah, look at that. Look at that cool level. Ooh, it's pretty close. Actually, this way. Wait. What are you doing? Oh, it's...
No, let me tighten screws.
Well, I gotta figure out which way it's gotta go. There. So here it is, the finished product. new table support.
It's a small table.
It's a small table. So now we have to manufacture a tabletop. Jarod, we're gonna do wood. We're gonna do a nice like cherry wood.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna sand it.
And then put glass on top.
Stain it.
Glass on top.
Yeah, we'll probably do some inlays of maybe like a walnut or something.
Yeah. Like around the edges.
Yeah. Or not. We might just buy a plastic tabletop. Or use a piece of plywood.
Okay, so update on what free stuff we got rid of. It's like 1:30 now. I think we put the stuff out at like, I don't even know, like 11. Let's just go with 11. And it's 1:30 now. So I guess the cooler and mommy guessed the baby thing. And the first two things to go was the cooler and the baby stroller thing. Yeah, so they both went. I think. No wait. Oh, I think we also got rid of the high chair. Yeah, I'm gonna go check. Okay, yeah. So we got rid of the high chair too. Do you have anything else? No, I think we got rid of 3 things. I think. Although I might be missing something. I can't wait to go downstairs to find most stuff. Because we have so much stuff. I mean, we're mainly trying to get rid of bulky stuff.
Holy crap!
I still see a line right down there. Go. So yeah, we're kind of easily amused.
Ran over 2.
You could like give us like just one thing of chalk and nothing else, and we would be entertained for hours. So we're done playing and it's really hot. It's like the hottest day of this.
91 degrees.
91 degrees.
I had to push
And
mode.
let's show them what the lovely son did.
Okay, see, I push mode that yard and over there. Then I push mode.
Yeah, he's
the front
delusional.
yard. Then I push mode on the side. And then part
Yeah,
of the
so
back.
apparently it was stupid. We're hot and he just mowed and then we go running around on scooters and laying and on the hot asphalt. Alex went in because she was too hot to even tape anymore.
But now we need to make some sort of tabletop. I wanted to make it out of wood of some sort. So we searched the garage and found a nice piece of plywood. Nice 3/4 inch plywood with a finished grade. And I'm going to try to get a straight cut with a circular saw. I don't have a table saw, so. Alright, well we got the length cut to the dimension we needed. Unfortunately we had to go old school, the hand saw. Because the circular saw, I think our blade is shot, and that's kind of hard for me to do anyway. The jigsaw doesn't really get a straight cut, it kind of meanders around. So now we're cutting the corners just to make it so they're not the sharp edges and easier to get in and out of the seats while the table is up. Alright, I got all the edges, or all the corners cut off now. So it's kind of this shape that it's going to be in size. There's going to be something around the edge, like a piece of wood trim. Alright, so we're having a big milestone here around the family this year. Jarod and Makenna are turning 16 in just a couple of months. So we're going through the process of teaching them how to drive, getting the driver's manual and all that stuff. I'm really looking forward to it because I get to teach 2 kids at once how to drive. So that should be a lot of fun. But luckily we have a pretty old car that's it's okay if it gets some dents and scratches in it. So that won't be quite as much pressure on them and as much stress on me because the car's already got scratches on it and stuff. So no big deal if they scrape against some things. Pennsylvania driver's manual. So if there's any viewers in the Pennsylvania, like southeastern PA area, you might want to be on the lookout for a 99 Oldsmobile.
Did I hear my name?
Yeah. What are you doing?
Wait, I was supposed to come out too. I was just laughing too hard at him. I was supposed to walk at 2, but I was laughing too hard. Take 2.
Okay.
Don't laugh, okay?
What are you doing?
I'm
this?
learning how to drive.
Yeah, me too.
Come on, you blew
Oh,
it.
man.
Okay, that's my job. One more time.
Okay. Alright, gangsters. Are you ready for your first lesson?
Don't call it lesson, that makes a boy. Okay, call it self-taught reading.
Yeah. Well, look, it's
Oh, speed limit 35. Come
speed
on.
limit 35. Yeah, even on the highway, you're only allowed to go 35.
Can
Well,
be
you-
in control of the mouse? Oh no!
It's mine.
It's mine.
I'm way more prepared for this job.
No, you are not.
Ooh, let's see. What does it say? Okay.
Sharing the road with motorcycles and vehicles.
Ah, today's
Then why do we have to do
motorcycle
that?
riders
Huh?
are friends.
Relatives and neighbors. The motorcyclist has the same rights and responsibilities on the roadway as drivers of other vehicles. Motorists should recognize this and not attempt to crash motorcycles. Half of these involve the crash between a motorcycle and another type of vehicle, and almost 2/3 of these crashes are not caused not by the motorcyclist, but by the driver of the vehicle. Stop it! You're the one teaching us
okay,
that.
Sorry.
Daddy's
so
a really
boring.
bad teacher.
Wait a minute. Okay, so you know enough now. You ready for On the Road?
Woo! Yeah! Fleeing or eluding. Ooh, I want to get to fleeing or eluding police.
It tells you how to do that?
Yeah!
Oh, wow. That's
You
cool.
take the most dense forest and bang up your car. If it gets ruined, you run for it.
Right.
Pretend to be Bigfoot.
Yeah,
Make sure you cover up your license plate.
You know, that's not important. Crashes or health factors or warning signs or signs.
What to do if you are stopped by police? That's where it tells you to flee and run.
Okay, so wow, there's a lot of stuff to cover.
I want to see how many pages.
I thought it was just going to be like take you along driving and explain everything as you go.
Yeah.
Alright, so they're discovering that there's 102 pages of things to learn.
How are we both?
How to
just
drive.
whenever we want to read it, we just have to sit together and go online.
Well, we're going to borrow a book.
Oh
It's in a
yeah.
book format. We're borrowing that. Okay, so what's the plan of attack
Drive.
for getting your license? You just
You
walk
read
in
this.
there and get your
No, we
license?
read this and then we memorize it word for word. No, we don't memorize it word for word. So we read that and learn
Turn
it.
16.
And then we turn 16 and we get a learner's permit, right?
Yep.
We take the test to do learner's.
Yep, you have to take the written test.
Yeah, the written test, and then after you get in however many hours, you know, of nighttime driving or bad weather driving,
Yep.
then you can take. And after it's been what, 6 months, right?
Don't know.
And a certain amount of time, then you can go for the test to get your driver's license.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where I come in. I teach them how to actually drive.
Uh-oh.
Because I'm an excellent driver. Okay, so have you guys had enough of studying for now?
No,
We'll wait
he
till we
keeps he's just skipping ahead. He's like, "Ooh, this looks neat."
No,
Ooh, this
I'm
looks
not. I know what a yellow light means.
So we're on page 12 already. Man, we're really making good progress.
Skipper.
A couple of months till the birthday.
Yep.
And then comes the fun part.
October 7th.
Yeah, the on-the-road training.
So I just took my babies to the DMV, their first trip to the DMV, so they got to see the really long lines and like that they'll sit there for hours. But we picked up their forms for getting their permits, right? Yay. And this is the parent or guardian consent form. So this means you have to be really nice and really well behaved,
And this is everything else.
or we don't fill this out.
Yeah, we didn't
So
sign it.
you can get really good. We're getting this it's like 2.5 months in advance, but we feel we can have it and kind of hold it over their heads so that we get them to do what we want. And now we're gonna get, they don't have the booklets anymore, the driver's manuals. You have to print them. So we have to print the driver's manual out. What? Or borrow from one of our friends. Okay, Jared's he's into the driving, he's just not into the mommy.
You gotta study
talking
for this.
about driving, or the studying. So Daddy will probably have to teach Jared because it'd be uncool to be seen with his mom.
So Daddy's working on edges for the table that
In your RV.
now he's doing the miters.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is one of my least favorite things to do as far as project is cutting miters. Because, I have the miter box and everything, which kind of makes it a little bit easier, but it's just the angles never ever line up. And you always have to do the fine adjustments, and it's just really difficult. It's kind of an art, and I don't really do it often enough to have to be an artist at it, but it's working out okay. Now, the moment of truth, the last piece. This is probably the toughest one because it's got to fit between the two. Fits.
That's a nice table.
So now we have to decide. I think I'm going to attach them all around and then sand any edges that are sticking out, do some finish sanding, and then tape off the table and then stain the edge pieces. They're going to be like a medium, honey type stain.
So it's like, I should check the time before I start talking. It's about 5:30, and Alex has to go to vacation Bible school at 6:30. It starts at 6:30, so we leave at like 6:15. So it's crazy sock day at VBS. So I helped her pick out crazy sock because I have a lot of mismatched crazy socks.
And Makenna is the one who's doing this. So she does all the stuff because she wants to be perfect. Wait, this is, the fuzzy one goes on this way. This is silly sock night. Woo!
So
I'm gonna win the contest.
it's done, and the finished product. I almost said project. My closet's open. I should close the. Is this?
Woo! I'm gonna win the contest if they even have a contest.
Yeah.
I don't know if they do. They've had a contest for other stuff, but I don't know. I gotta go, so Mommy and Daddy. Wait, I gotta put my shoes on.
Oh no! Wait, you just showed Jared.
Where?
Jared didn't see it. Yeah.
Look at those socks! Woo! You probably should wear a shirt that fits you better.
Okay, well hold on. Why are you wearing like 5 pairs of socks?
1, 2, 3.
6.
And one's a leg warmer.
You're
So,
not
only
hot,
5.
just like none of you.
She's
You
over.
wear a colorful shirt.
Yeah. No, I had the perfect one. Let's go find the perfect shot. I know. Oh, I know. You probably have the one that's too small for me, so it's probably was given to you.
What about this one?
So we have the butterfly
I
one.
think the butterfly.
Or this one. Yeah, this one's gonna fit you as well.
Yeah.
Although it is sleeveless if you want sleeveless. So Alex is at VBS and it's raining. Well, it was raining. It's wet. And what went? A few things. Oh, what also went is the fluorescent lights. This stuff's still out, even though it rained. So then tomorrow we're gonna go down, pick out some more things, and we might go up in the attic and pick out some more things to put out for Fee. Mommy should be back by now. I'm dropping off Alex, but she might be walking Carmel because the church is only it's like right down the lane. Okay, my bad. Oh, late. Mommy isn't walking Carmel because Carmel is right here, and Peppa's here too. Where's Mommy?